perfect.
Now, see, another thing that I find that
Joe's plenty proficient at this game.
Another
He's
thing
playing
that
a little sloppy.
I actually
I
like
haven't
about
touched
this
the game in
game
ages.
as a difference from previous Mega Man games is the fact that, I mean, this is just me not being experienced, you know, with the game.
Which is fair.
Is the fact that, you know, you're as far as I can tell, you're doing like 2 bosses per stage.
This is cool.
2 of these kinds of
that's
bosses
cool.
per stage.
Well, you mean like here in the Sigma levels?
Yeah, in the Sigma levels, you're doing like 2 Maverick Masters per stage. Is it?
Well, no. The first stage, you just fought Boomer Kuwanger. There was the Vile fight as well, but you just fought Boomer Kuwanger, and then you fought first you fought Chill Penguin, then Stormy Go. You brought it back.
Well, I'll just.
The remaining 5 bosses are all on this level.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just say this.
Boss rush.
The original formula for a boss rush is you go into a room with teleporters and then you fight each of the bosses individually in their own.
That's not how the first game worked.
Yep.
Yeah,
The first Mega Man 1 was actually structured like this, where the bosses were just kind of randomly inserted into the final levels.
Okay,
right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I do like that about this. And I guess I would like that about the first one. I mean, I haven't played the first one in a long time.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Can I give you some information that you probably weren't aware about?
What?
Your fully charged shot does 1 damage to Armored Armor with your armor on.
You are correct. What the fuck am I doing?
Don't use his own weapon. Just use your regular shots. If you're not
spam.
Well, yeah, you could hit him once with the E-Spark and take it off, and then your charge shots will do normal damage. Or you could just keep fighting him with the Buster. But yeah, the dash one will still do 2. For some reason.
Nah, screw it. We're done.
Yeah, Armored Armadillo is kind of the annoying one with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with not.
They get what you were trying to do. Like, hey, you don't need to do the things.
Yeah.
You don't need to have all.
But I do.
You don't have to use the weaknesses.
Well, I guess in that way it does kind of differentiate because we have been using the weaknesses for the most part all the way up till now. But
because the effects are cool.
Well,
Yeah, they really are.
And the boss rush is usually the part of the game where it's just like now you have everything and you just completely own the bosses and all that kind of stuff. But if you're already used to owning the bosses when it comes to fighting them for the first time,
do it, come on.
Doing it this time.
It does a little bit kind of change up. It does a little bit kind of change up the whole formula.
I'm charged up.
So use the charged one for the first hit. Doesn't matter. Then you don't even have to aim it. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Shoot it right away. Pow! As soon as it hits him. Pow! Oh, you're a split second too early.
I'm doing it wrong.
No.
Too early.
No.
I've practiced this way too many times. So yeah, you're shooting it a little too early, but that's all right. You get the idea. It's freaking awesome.
Just to juggle them back and forth.
Yeah, it just feels really cool to abuse a boss like that.
I'm sorry, were you supposed to be a challenge in this game?
Well, without that weapon, he is. He's reasonably difficult. If you go fighting too early. But... Oh man, it feels really good to get him with.
Shut up.
Joe.
The fact that
I am disappointed.
Oh man.
Can't even boomerang.
I am disappointed, son.
Oh no.
Can't even boomerang cutter.
I don't even lift. No, this is too funny.
This is too funny.
So what you're gonna do is shoot him directly, and then turn around and ping it off the wall, because it's funny. Because the teeny little reflected shot does the same amount of damage and still freezes him.
Did you actually see the completionist episode of this game?
I did not.
Oh, that's great. They do a good bit with this guy.
So just mention every other channel.
Oh, wait,
of course!
You know, I think I might have, but...
That's part of... Okay, Joe.
Come on, guys.
Admit it. This is part of the reason why we got into this in the first place. Because we've seen so many other people and we admire their work so much that we just kind of want to contribute.
You know what they call those people, Daniel? Posers.
Oh.
It's true.
Get wrecked, kid.
I would say we would be posers if we were trying to act like we are as good as those people. We aren't.
Trying to emulate their style and stuff. No.
We're not as good.
See, a lot of those other YouTubers that have been accidentally or purposely name dropped so far on this particular session here, is that they have things that Joe and Daniel don't, like a budget.
That's it. That's all I have.
Hey, a budget goes a long
I
way.
know.
Production value. Hey. There's and sometimes in the case of stuff like the completionist, the episode is planned out to some degree. There's
a script.
There's some structure to what's going on.
We
have no structure.
One thing in the completionist defense. He does actually have a Let's Play channel where they do talk about different things that they research ahead of time, but for the most part, it's all improv as they play through. But the reviews are scripted, just like a lot of people who do reviews nowadays. They have their own script.
It helps for things of that nature to have some organization. That's not really, doesn't seem to be what you guys are about, and it's definitely not what I'm about.
No.
Being a guest on here with you guys is, I'm just here to watch you guys play video games and make fun of you.
Yeah.
We are going to make you play video games at some point, and
yes.
They're probably going to be called Metroid.
Yeah, I'm a big Metroid fan. We can talk about that at a different time.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk about that more when I'm actually playing a Metroid.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't want to steal MegaMan's thunder here.
And despite the fact that you will definitely be able to show ability to play games better than we will, we're still going to find ways to make fun of you.
Oh yeah, I fully expect that to happen. I fully expect me to try to be cool and do some cool techniques to show off and then botch them all because I'm on camera.
Yep.
And then get torn a new one because it's really the same as what's going on here with Joe, because I've seen Joe play this game a lot in the past.
Yep. When
we were teenagers. And he's much better than this playthrough would let on.
Yep.
He's a little rusty and everything. So I mean, there's that. And not to try to make excuses on his behalf or anything, but it's been
I've never had to try to make jokes or even participate in other people making jokes.
Yeah, usually Joe's just kind of playing and concentrating, and he's much better at this game than it looks.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, normally that probably wouldn't.
Or that one.
Yeah. Do you even notice things when you... No,
we just got done talking about how he probably could be better, but you know what? Do you not know how to suck?
Well, there was I don't remember now what boss it was, but there was a boss earlier with it. Oh yeah, it was the last stage boss. Where he was like, oh, I didn't even know this thing had a weakness. So I'm actually legitimately questioning like.
No, I don't know if this thing has a weakness.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's the boomerang cutter. Which apparently we established earlier that you can't boomerang. Earlier in this level, no. Yeah, he's weak to the boomerang cutter, if you care.
Oh man.
But Joe doesn't suck at this game.
Yeah, he doesn't suck at all. He just doesn't know how to play.
We're in denial. We're in denial. I'm fraud detected.
He's crumbling under pressure. He wants to be cool for the YouTube guys. He wants to show you guys, what he's about. Yeah. And instead, he's showing.
I want to show you all the beautiful damage animations.
Instead, he wants to show you what would happen if Daniel were playing.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. I actually have no idea how good you are at this game. I've never seen you play.
I wouldn't probably be very good at this game. I probably wouldn't. I mean, Joe didn't even need to ask for help as far as getting the power-ups go. I wouldn't even be able to go that far.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready to watch me just rub against an enemy port.
The most I
Hooray for rubbing things.
The most I remembered about the power-ups in this game was the fact that you can't not miss the power-up for the boots, and the fact that there was that one heart piece above that thing that likes to smash apart the ceilings and.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
see, I can't even remember what the names of the levels are, so I mean, I'm not very good at this game.
the little mole digger thing in Armored Armadillo's level.
Yeah, the fact that I remembered that there was a heart piece in one of those tunnels that you needed to destroy the thing.
Heart piece. Look at this Zelda player over here.
Yeah.
A heart piece. No, it's a whole heart. It is the whole heart. You don't get no pieces. What kind of ghetto job is this? You get no pieces. You get the whole thing. Hey Joe, do you know the weaknesses of these bosses?
It's shotgun ice for the dog, and or Hadouken for the dog.
And or Hadouken.
If you're good enough.
Good enough. Let's talk about hitting Sigma with a Hadouken.
Oof.
Because he can block it with his saber.
Mm.
Well, come on, what's Sigma's weakness?
At least that's one.
Oh, it's the electric spark.
Alright, there you go. Okay, so he knows like the final boss's weaknesses, but he doesn't know the other Sigma boss's weaknesses. I don't know, whatever.
I'm too used to just using my weapon.
You're too used to just throwing
No,
Hadoukens.
this is the reason why. Because I played...
Hey, I've... That last boss?
Yeah.
The thing with the
mouth
last
thing,
level?
yeah.
I've Hadoukened that. We're not going to talk about how I managed to pull that off.
On a shotgun ice thing, it wasn't it?
Nope. Because you can't use the Hadouken if you have a weapon select.
No, I fail.
Yep.
Womp womp. But yeah, no.
No Hadouken.
Well, you have to be like practically pixel perfect to do it, but I did it accidentally. I'll admit it wasn't something. I playfully fired a Hadouken while standing on the bottom half as the top half was coming down, without any real expectations of it connecting, and basically I got hit at the same time the projectile hit the boss. So it was cool, and I've done it one time ever purely an accident, and have never been able to duplicate that.
I'll tell you why.
There's probably some tool-assisted videos out there of people throwing a Hadouken at it.
Yeah. I'll tell you why I'm so conservative with the weapon energy, is because when I was a kid, Mega Man 1 was my game. And
understandable.
Mega Man 1, it did not recharge in every Wily stage. You didn't get the weapon energy back, so
yeah.
you had to use it sparingly.
Also, I'm really disappointed that you got hit by Sigma.
Yeah.
It does have a lightsaber.
3 times.
I know, shut up. Why
did you move to the other side of the screen ever? That is not a thing that you should ever do. Then we all get silent because we're like, alright, we better leave Joe alone. Because he's getting hit by Sigma.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking because A, I'm not going to let Joe live that down. Because I know he's better than that. But also because, Dead Air sucks.
Yeah, Dead Air really is.
Sorting things.
It's fine. It is totally fine. I understand.
It's a choice between making Joe feel terrible or leaving you guys with Dead Air.
People are allowed to laugh at me being terrible.
I'm going to make Joe feel terrible as a human being, given the choice. I think even if Daniel were just kind of continuing to talk and there was no Dead Air, I probably would still make Joe feel terrible as a human being.
Yeah. If we weren't even recording this, he would be making me feel terrible as a human being.
I would. So here's the deal. I'm an awful person.
I think we already established it with the baby coaching.
Yeah, I mean, my voice might let off a little bit of cheerful joy and childlike wonder,
but that's the psychopath in you.
Yeah,
he's very happy about how psycho he is.
Very happy about being mean and unpleasant to people.
I'm just getting wrecked by Sigma.
I'm a bastard and I should die.
I'm just gonna
now, let's not get dark.
I'm gonna tell your wife all about this, and she's gonna.
No, you want to get dark? I'll get dark.
No.
Dark for a minute. I have no idea. Especially since as a kid I was like short and scrawny. I have no idea how I managed to get through all of my junior high and high school years without getting beat up constantly. Because I was a scrawny, short nerd who talked crap about people constantly.
Yeah.
And I never got beat up. I don't know how I managed to pull that, because I probably should have been like just black and blue day in and day out.
I wish I knew your technique, because that would have helped me in a couple of my junior high days.
It's probably because
no, I failed everything.
It's probably because even though physically I was not like a threatening person, given my personality, I was friends with a lot of the bullies. Because I was the bully crony in a lot of circumstances. I was a jerk when I was a kid, guys. I was bad.
We're just gonna do a little bit of a speed up.
Just when you were a kid?
Because we gotta rub against this thing for now 10 minutes.
I got better. I grew up. I had kids and stuff like that. I was a horrible little kid, and then I hit 17, and then I just mentally stopped aging for a long time. and for about a good 6 or 7 years. And then I met my current fiance, and then I aged to my current age in a span of 2 months, and then finally have actually caught up to this age in real years. No, I'm not that bad now. I'm not that bad. Only to Joe.
Only to me. It's
And
nostalgia,
sometimes
really. It's just for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah, Joe and I have known each other for a very long time. We met in like '98, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Oof. It's been a long time, man. 16 years we've known each other. So, I'm sure we're not the only ones out there who are probably more horrible to their friends than they are to the people they don't like. When I was younger, I always thought that was just a thing, that it was just me, like...
Yeah,
I'm just a bad friend.
It's kind of funny how when you grow up, people are just like, well, if we weren't mean to you, then you think we didn't love you. It's like, well, if my bullies used that logic, then a whole lot of people liked me more than I thought.
No, it was just...
But I noticed that that's true with a lot more of my friends who've told me similar stories. Some of my friends that I've made in more recent years who've told me stories of, like, their youth, and it seems like, man, people are just awful to their friends. At least guys. Like, I mean, girls are just awful.
Got him!
Oh, nice.
Girls are just horrible, spiteful people, but... but, like, guys are just...
That's a popular opinion.
Guys are huge douchebags to their friends. Like, it's a different kind of douchebag than, like, bullying. It's
there's a reason why... I think there's a reason why our genitalia is usually used as a
Got him!
derogatory term for being a jerk.
Yeah! Guys are mean to their friends. Like, I know when I was... younger, someone I didn't like, I just didn't talk to. Like, I just avoided them. Like, I would just not associate with them. Like, oh, there's that person across the room I don't like, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. But, like, my friends, like, we're playing a video game, or we're playing a sport, or we're out doing something or whatever, and they do something wrong, man, you let them hear it. and you never let them forget it, Your friends... Your friends are the ones who you'll put shaving cream in their hand and then tickle their nose. But you wouldn't do that to someone you hate.
Yeah. No, to someone you hate, you do something worse.
No, you just not do anything.
Yeah, you just won't do anything because the thing is
not
you know,
to
with
use
your friends,
time with them.
Yeah, with your friends, you know that to a certain degree, there's like always going to be a level of forgiveness. Like you can do something that's mildly horrible. To
hitting
them.
Sigma and the dog with a Hadouken is how I win this game. Because suddenly I have confidence and no longer have to deal with anything.
But like,
very nice.
If I were to like, throw a balloon full of shaving cream at someone I hated, he'd probably punch me in the mouth 7 or 8 times, and with just cause. But if I throw a balloon full of shaving cream at like Joe when we're like 18 years old, 19 years old, dumb teenagers, he'd probably just laugh and then get me back in a similar fashion at a later date. And that's just
attempt to at the very least.
Yeah, and that's guy friendships in a nutshell. It seems to me. We're just horrible to each other, but in ways that are playful and forgivable. Yeah. It's not like I'm gonna do something like that, like, I don't know, dump a bucket of piss on his head or something.
Yeah,
that's awful. Like, I wouldn't do that to anybody. I don't know where that example came from.
He's drunk.
Yeah, you have no clue. I mean, it's not like this is a past experience that
I've never dumped a bucket of piss on anybody's head. There's a disclaimer right there.
It's a Freudian confession. That's what it is.
Shh, you. Shh.
With the shishing.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I've never done anything that bad.
Well, Joe proved that I guess he doesn't suck after all.
I beat the MegaMan.
No, when I was a mean kid, like a bad kid, it was always with words. I didn't physically do horrible things to people. I didn't like.
I think
you
the
just
only time
ran
I ever
your mouth to no extent.
Yes.
I think the only time I ever ended up getting a burn on somebody on a pier in junior high, he ended up throwing me in the mud.
Yeah, see, I didn't do things like that to people. I never physically bullied anybody. I did cyberbullying, but without the cyber part. I don't know. I was just mean with words. But I grew out of it. Mostly.
And they say video games are what make people violent.
No.
Well, with your first-person shooter with people yelling at kids, it doesn't make them like go out and kill people, but it makes them angrier than they normally should be. But that's not... Mega Man X is not responsible for the one time I punched the guy.
Oh, man. I miss those days sometimes. And then I remember how much I made people. I probably could have and should have been much more popular than I was in high school. Except I was an asshole. See, but I think a lot of that was lashing out because I moved around a lot when I was younger too. So I was always like the new kid. So it was either
Yeah,
it was either go unnoticed or force myself to be noticed in some way, and I think that was a lot of it.
For the most part, we had the same
kids
kind
who
of
ended up not getting noticed usually turned into the kids that got picked on because they were the weaker ones.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't really make a lot of friends in high school, but I also didn't really get picked on in high school because I was on people's radar, but just, you know, not in a way that made them want to punch me.
Yeah.
So, we played the game when we were young.
In a way that made them want to punch me, but never actually do.
We played the game that we played when we were young, and it made us think about when we were young.
Yeah, this turned into like a therapy session.
Yeah.
That's Mega Man X is good for the soul, is what we're saying.
Yes. Soul food.
So if you were bullied in high school, rate, comment, subscribe, and
I will kill you if you ever say those words again.
So let's go over the lesson for this video here. Is if you were picked on in high school, play Mega Man X, and you're an awesome dude.
Yeah, it is.
There is no correlation between those things.
It is a good time.
Just do it, because Mega Man X is awesome. So just play it. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Stop.
What?
Stop.
Are you not playing it now? Stop the video.
Yeah.
Stop
You know
the video.
what?
Go out. And
We're
go
done.
play it.
Do the thing.
Don't even like, comment, and subscribe. Go play the game first.
Yep.
Then come back and like and comment and subscribe. Like, play the.
Stop saying those words. And me as see, okay. His name is Mega Man X. That's what the first game said. Anyone who says his name is X is just no. That's his nickname.
Okay, Joe. Let's end the video now.
No,
Shush you.
no, we still got things.
Yeah, come on.
Are you stupid?
See the
Do you not know that there are things?
I'm just trying to stop you from getting out all of that repressed rage from when you were bullied.
Oh man. Can we go back to talking about punching babies?
Okay, Daniel.
Ow!
Oh wow,
I punched a baby.
Oh man, that's a thing.
He was directly beside me.
Oh, yeah.
So an elf
Sibling
designed the
rivalry
sound
comes back
for this
again.
Yeah.
Dr. Kuhn.
Dr. Kuhn. I
Prof-
could take that in
Professor
directions
F.
we shouldn't take on this video.
Is that
Professor
Dr. Tran?
F.
Honolulu.
Here comes
Yama.
Dr. Tran. He's a doctor. You should watch Dr. Tran if you haven't.
I love that. There's a story about the first time I ever saw that video that cannot be discussed on this channel.
Thank you for playing. You're welcome.
I'll be careful.
So yeah, we'll just
They always say that. It's arbitrary. They don't mean it.
that box in the middle of the screen is
Thank
there
you for
nothing.
giving us money so that way we can
Yeah,
actually
Capcom
make a
doesn't care that
profit
you
off of
played.
this.
It's a front.
Okay.
They don't care. They just want your money. That's why they supported Street Fighter X Mega Man, because obviously they care only about profits. And not
Yeah, we're not done. I know you think that we're done, but we're not.
Oh, Daniel, stop being ignorant.
Yep.
See, there's things.
They have a box in the middle of the screen. Of course they're doing something with it.
Oh no.
There's gonna be a sequel?
There's only a temporary body.
Yeah, because robots have spirits.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I call it gold.
Yeah. It's software. My software still exists. Somebody copyrighted. I was found on the Pirate Bay.
Oh my god.
Well, hey, at least it's better than being found on a floppy disk.
Yeah, you said floppy.
You're talking about Space Quest 4 now.
Yes, I am.
You're talking about Leisure Suit Larry.
Yes, I am. Well,
Dr. Volhall.
indirectly.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away from that conversation.
Oh, we will be playing Space
Yes,
Quest.
we
It will happen.
It will.
Okay, we are now done. Now is
Okay.
the time that we are done.
Say goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye,
everybody.
Bye, Internet.